PSA, before I start this video, I'm gonna take off my makeup because I look like a zombie and you guys probably don't want to see that. Completely crazy, I guess we can start this week's video. Hey guys, it's me, Leigh, your Thursday on OMMyGoshTV. And we haven't made a video on this channel in a little bit. It's because that we have been taking a break. Leigh was in Australia, so there was no way that they could upload our videos, but now we're back. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about my first day of high school. So as some of you know, I started school on September 8th, and that was last Tuesday, and so I've been in school for around a week-ish. Some of you were wondering what I wore on the first day. Let me just show you. That's what I wore, and I'm just gonna zoom in on it a little more. So the first day I just woke up and did what I needed to do. My mom drove me to my bus stop, and I caught the bus. And when I got there, it was so crowded. It was like a huge zoo, no offense to anyone. There were so many people and it was so overwhelming. I was like, oh, I'm not ready for this. So I had to go to my first class, which was 3 hours, and it was awful. It was so boring. I mean, it wasn't that boring, it's just, we did work for most of it, and then for the last 45 minutes we just had to sit there and really do nothing at all. We weren't even allowed to have our phones out, so that made it really boring. The reason why it was 3 hours was because we have something called LS and CT, and because it was the first day, we didn't have that. LS is a learning seminar, and then CT is almost like a study hall, so yeah. So then after that, I went to my second class, which was 5th period, because we have a block schedule. So A days is periods 1, 5, 7, and then B days is 2, 4, 6, 8. Because there's no such thing as 3rd period in my school. I know it's weird, but yeah. So I went to my computer graphics class, and before I could even do anything, went to lunch. So I found some friends at my lunch, and I was so happy. And I was like, yes! You know, when you see your friends at lunch and you don't even know who you're gonna have lunch with, and you just see your friends just So it was a pretty good lunch, and then after that, I went back to my computer graphics class, and we just got over syllabuses and stuff. So each class was kind of boring, you know, because it's the first day. So then anyways, I went to my last period of the class. Anyways, after that, we went to the last period of the school day, and that was PE. So we got our PE lockers, and I saw more of my friends there, and I was so happy. And so we just got our lockers, and we got to choose them, which I thought was really fair and really good. So we got to choose our lockers, so I chose them with my friends. So we really didn't do anything for the 90 minutes except for getting our lockers and just trying to practice opening them and closing them. The whole day was pretty boring. I mean, we got syllabuses and stuff, and we kind of had to go through them, but I think my favorite class out of the whole day was World History. So now I'm just going to tell you about my second day. That's a B day, so I have classes 2, 4, 6, 8, and so my first class was French, and I love French, so I had lots of fun. I sat right next to my friend. I didn't think I'd have her in any of my classes, but I did, and I was so happy. So yeah, so we just got syllabus, and we just did stuff like that, and we played a couple of games. I love playing games. The second period, my second class of the day, which was 4th period, that was biology, and that was fun too because we are doing life science, aka biology, same thing. So we got to go all around the classroom, and they had different items and identify if it was dead or alive, or if it was once alive at one point, or it had products that were alive. So we kind of had to get all sciencey into detail. So that was pretty fun, and that's basically all we did. One of my close friends, well now is one of my close friends, I found out that we had English together, and I was, yes! And so we sat next to each other, obviously. And so it was pretty fun. We got to know our teacher pretty well, and then we went to lunch. and we sat next to each other, and then some of our other friends came over and was like, yeah! So then after our great lunch, we went back to class and we did the same stuff. And then for 8th period was geometry. It was one heck of a day, ending with geometry. Geometry is kind of... So it was okay, and we learned some new stuff, and like it was really boring, and like I don't like math that much, so the whole time I was just like like it was kind of, I don't know, we just learned a bunch of stuff. We got a whole packet, we got a homework packet, and we had like a bunch of sheets to do. It was just, I'm just like, no. So before we left the class, we had an exit ticket, so we had to like, we had a few questions. There was like 5 questions on a little sheet. I'm just like, this is great. So I had to do that, and I got all of them wrong. Luckily, on Friday, we learned some new stuff, and I got it really well. It was like, I don't know, I just caught on really easily, and so now I'm kind of liking it. So yeah, that was all about my first day, aka first couple of days of high school. I hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to check out my personal channel, LeighTheShow, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye!